Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I told you, when the Ukrainians tell you about a possible success coming from the Russians, that probably already occurred, and they let you know in about a week, yeah, we confirm we lost that town. Well, it seems like the same thing happens with Vuhledar. Vuhledar, I was tempted to make a video last night when I found an article on Vuhledar, but I had other articles I thought more important than Vuhledar. But now with the article that I found today, I was like, oh, okay, now everything seems more conclusive on what's going in Vuhledar. When I made my daily updates of the front in Ukraine, coming from the Ukrainian side, obviously, Vuhledar was mentioned as, exchange of artillery shells, blah, 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 tra-la-la, nothing of greater importance. The only things that the Ukrainians were reporting were important was Bakhmut, Liman, Avdiivka, and Novopavlivka. Four locations where supposedly the Russians were trying to conduct offensive operations. 4. I didn't find Vuhledar over there. Bakhmut seems to be done. I made a video on that a minute ago. I'm 100%, not 90%, 99%. It's gone. So let's see what's going on with Vuhledar. I will start with the title of the article from today, and then I will mention the title, the article from yesterday, to see how things evolved. Okay, turn from A to B. So this is today's article. It's from February 3rd, 2023, Friday. The article comes from the New Voice of Ukraine. It's a Ukrainian media outlet, obviously. Russia aims to encircle Vuhledar, Donetsk Oblast. Now, you can't say that someone aims to encircle you unless they're moving around you. That you say, opa, that's coming from the left flank, the front and right, they're moving. Then you can say, where something is moving. That you can say, they can encircle us. Now, if it's a straight linear front, like this, you can say they're trying to encircle you, can you? I mean, you got one guy over there, one guy over there, one guy over there. It's a straight front. You don't know what's going on. They come like this. But when you have one right here, one right here, one right here, and you look at the direction and the development, what are you going to conclude? These guys are going to encircle me. Okay? But if those guys come with a whole front like this, you're not going to say, unless they start moving towards you, behind you, or parallel with you. Damn, we're going to get in circles. Pedal back or back. So let's go and see the other article from yesterday. This was the title that I wanted to make yesterday. Video on this article, which says Russian forces receive order to seize Vuhledar and Zaporozhye in February. All right, it seems like it's on its way, Vuhledar. And let's go back again to this article from yesterday. Again, Ukrainska Pravda, the same thing, Ukrainska Pravda yesterday. So, Russian forces receive order to seize Vuhledar and Zaporozhye in February. And they show us here a little bit whatever they show us. And I'm assuming that this might be Zaporozhye. And it's not Vuhledar because it's not it. But it's okay. Pa-pam! We came prepared. So this is Vuhledar right here. And this is Ukraine. Pam-pam, pam-pam, pam-pam. We're on the descent, falling to the planet Earth. So here is Vuhledar. So that was Donetsk, what they showed us here. By the same, I think, Cyrillic. Yeah, that's Donetsk. And this is, let's see if it's Zaporozhye. Yeah, Zaporozhye. Yes. So we're not that dumb, are we? Donetsk, Zaporozhye. So this is what this weasel showed us in this right here. And Vuhledar is right here. And let's go deeper. And if I push on it, it says volume, blah, blah, Donetsk, that's somewhere around this. I don't know if it's a when I put Vuhledar, that's what it came anyway, with coordinates. So somewhere in this area I can find it. I know Velitka, but not, this is the area anyway, because they also put it right here, Zaporozhia, and I can see here Vuhledar because I don't read Cyrillics, okay? If I would have been a little bit more hard worker, I would have looked over and tried to see where's the V here. Anyway, and go by that. So let's go and read today's article. Instead of assaulting Vuhledar directly, Russian troops in Donetsk Oblast are attempting to encircle the town. Vuhledar Deputy Mayor Maxim Verbovsky told Ukrainian TV broadcaster Suspelline on February 3rd. Okay. Hello, my friends, and I looked for Vuhledar. I was a little bit hard worker here, and I identified Vuhledar by the Cyrillic alphabet, and I went to Vuhledar, obviously, and I found the spelling right here. So got the B and the P over here, and this weird A, right? And then you go here, and you want to find it right here. This is Vuhledar, Zaporozhia, Donetsk. Hoo-hoo, yabba-dabba-doo, right? This is it, right here, Vuhledar. So they received order by February, this thing and that thing to be done. So remember, Vuhledar, this writing, Birhe up, or whatever I would say it, Birhe up. We are in business. Good. All right, let's go back to the article. According to Verbovsky, Moscow's forces managed to move forward to some villages near the town, but were eventually pushed back. So that means advance, what I tell you. And I'm quoting, the enemy launched a counteroffensive of January 21st. The city was heavily shelled with artillery, multiple rocket launchers, and helicopters for 8 days in a row, end quote, said Verbovsky. The city is in ruins. 100% of the residential buildings were damaged, as well as the entirety of civilian infrastructure, end quote. He added that Russians have been trying to encircle the city. They did have limited success in the directions of some settlements, but after a Ukrainian counterattack, they withdrew to their previous positions. And I'm quoting again. The situation is stable, but complicated. The fighting occurs every day. Ukraine's armed forces control the situation. They need to move forward 2 more kilometers in order to reach even the outskirts of the city, Verbovsky concluded. Recent reports suggest that Russian forces have focused their effort in the direction of Vuhledar in the Donetsk Oblast, shelling the town 299 times in the last 24 hours. Wow, that's a lot, my friends. And Verbovsky said that about 500 people remain in the city. See this right here? Russians claims about advances near Vuhledar or Kyiv misinformation, says UK intelligence. Well, what do they know? Hey, UK intelligence, did you find those weapons of mass destruction yet in Iraq? If not, then shut up, okay? You have no authority. I'm going to show this again because I'm so proud of myself. Where is that? Vuhledar. And Vuhledar not there, but it was in the other thing. Oh, right here. What the hell am I doing? Right here. So we know what I'm talking about. Zaporozhia, Vuhledar. All right. So remember, no smoke without fire. It's not a done deal as today, the 3rd of February, but I suspect they're already running back somewhere. I'm talking about the Ukrainians. Because the Ukrainians got me used to see this pattern, as I always mention. When things goes shitty for them, they don't say it, they go shitty. And why would they? It's a psychological thing. No, you're okay. It's a little bit complicated. When you hear that complicated, that means it's already done, dead, face down in the water, floating downstream. Okay? That's it for that guy. So the same here. When they say it's kind of complicated, we push them back, they're attacking, that tells you that things are done today. They don't want to admit it today. They will admit it in about a week. In the meantime, the Russians will be awarding medals. We succeeded, we did this, and say, hey, these are the Russians, they are lying. Yeah, they're lying. They all lie. We all lie, more or less. That's the whole difference. And remember, the first, how do you call it, casualty of or victim of a war is truth. That's the first thing that dies in a war. Not the victim, no, the truth dies. Bam, bam. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.